Welcome to my presentation on the benefits and risks of gene editing. As you all know that I ended up works from class at once, and I divided my presentation into three parts. Like first, I will explain that what is gene and gene editing. Then I will explain that the risks of gene editing. At the last, we will discuss about the benefits of gene editing. I will deliver my presentation in 10 minutes. At the last of my presentation, there will be a session like Q and A session. Here, you can ask me any type of questions related to my topic, and I will try my best to answer your all questions. Before moving towards the gene editing, let me explain what is gene. In 19th century, John Mendel introduced the concept of gene. He explained that gene is a hereditary material. Gene is a small part of DNA which has information to synthesize a specific polypeptide chain. Gene is made up of nucleotide sequence. Gene works as an enzyme. As you can see in this image, it is the image of a gene. As I mentioned that gene is the small part of DNA, and it is the small part of DNA. Now let's talk about the gene editing. Gene editing, also known as genome editing. It is a technology that allows scientists to modify an organism's DNA by adding, removing, or altering genetic materials. This is done using enzymes that can cut and edit the DNA at a specific location. One of the example of gene editing is CRISPR. Now, maybe you people are thinking that what is CRISPR? Now, CRISPR stands for Clustered Regularly Interspaced Short Palindromic Repeats. CRISPR is a tool that allows scientists to edit genes, which are the instructions in our cell that tell our bodies what to do. Now, it's time to talk about the benefits of gene editing. One of the significant benefits of gene editing is its potential to treat genetic diseases. Simple, scientists can use gene editing to treat sickle cell anemia and cystic fibrosis. Now here, the question arises that what is sickle cell anemia and cystic fibrosis? First, let me explain what is sickle cell anemia. Basically, sickle cell anemia is a genetic disease which can affect millions of people worldwide. It can affect your red blood cell, as well as it can affect the blood flow and cause pain. On the other hand, if you talk about the cystic fibrosis, so it is also a genetic disorder that can affect your lungs as well as your digestive system. Now, you can see an image of a healthy red blood cell versus a sickle red blood cell. As you can see that it is a healthy red blood cell. On the other hand, it is sickle red blood cell. You can see that in this image, a cell which is healthy red blood cell, blood is flowing easily. But on the other hand, the blood is not flowing as easily. Why? Because the cell is being suffered from a sickle red blood cell. Now, it's time to talk about the cancer treatment. Gene editing can be used to kill cancer cells. As you can see in this image, cancer cells being targeted by gene editing. It means we can easily use gene editing to kill a cancer cell. Now, it's time to talk about the risks of gene editing. There are several risks of gene editing, but here I mentioned just two. The first one is immune response, and the second one is cancer risk. Now here, maybe you people are thinking that how gene editing can increase the risk of cancer. Absolutely, it can increase the risk of cancer. Now how? Like cutting wrong genes, adding bad genes, and changing gene behavior. So definitely, it can increase the risk of cancer. And as well as in immune response, it can damage your tissue, and it can damage a tissue as well as it can lead to inflammation and other consequences too. Now, so far, I presented the benefits and the risks of gene editing, such as the benefits of gene editing, as I mentioned, the sickle cell anemia and cystic fibrosis. On the other hand, I mentioned the risks of gene editing like immune response and the cancer.